Hello everyone and welcome to a quick little video that I wanted to do, and we're talking about the progression of YouTube and what it takes to be a YouTuber nowadays. Now, I have resigned, which sounds a little depressing if you think about it, but the very first time I've got the inkling or the idea of to be a YouTuber was I watched Hutch play play Modern Warfare 2, and when I watched him play, I was like, holy shit. I was like, this guy has got something special going on. Like, I can't even comprehend, because before that point, I'd only was able to play Call of Duty at my friend's house, and it was like COD 3 or something like that, so. And the minute I picked the controller up, I was like, I'm addicted. Like, I want to play more of this and more of this. But I could only play it at my friend's house. And so, of course, I got back to my mum and dad's and like at my house. And I'm like, Mum, I need this. I need this in my life. Like, I got the itch. Like, I need it. I need it.
This
And
is Hutch.
back then, though, of course, is all these guys that were doing this. One, there was no. I mean, they were doing it because they loved to do it, because they felt that it would be informative, that they felt that it would be educational, and the way that they just wanted to get the message out there. One about the game, but also about
my channel came accustomed to. I stopped it at one point, and people requested me to bring it back. It's not how I
what's
actually
Wings saying here.
I'm from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I actually grew up in the Holt Garden Project.
You're gonna get slapped in the nuts if you're from.
Never mind. I was just like, Wings has always got something to say. Never respected his gameplay. He was a bitch. But I loved Hutch's gameplay. Loved the way he moved around the map, used the weapons that he had on him, and he was always a sniper guy and taught me so much about the game. But also, it was a very, very focused, narrow margin about the amount of people that were doing it. Very small. There was maybe
Where you sort of called me
I
out.
don't know,
Called
like
me amateur. Called me out for
oh
using
oh
stopping
oh
power.
oh
I
there's
might be not paraphrasing what you said correctly. Why don't you go ahead and clarify?
oh so like 11 years ago, Wings is calling out Hutch and stopping power. What I mean? All this ancient shit that like people today have no fucking clue about, and like how any sort of how this actually started. You know what I mean? Like the entire gaming section of YouTube, people were like, "Huh? What? Did it not start with Fortnite?" Like, fuck off. Like, but like, I used to watch Hutch, and I was like, man, this guy is he's he's tapped into something that I just didn't even think about, man. So I used to watch him religiously, like over and over again, like watch his gameplays. And there was a time where he said in a video, I wish I could find it, but he said he used to work as a waiter or something, and he uploaded the video when he left to go to his work, and maybe it was like a 10-hour shift or whatever. And by the time that he came back, it was just finishing uploading. And now we're like, people are like, "Where's my my 1080p at 60 FPS?" What the fuck, man? We're so spoiled. And we realized it came from this, but people don't even realize. I feel like I'm only like in my early 30s, and we're going, my day, if you will. Like, I'm like, these are the guys. These is the reason, like, PewDiePie and all that shit exists. If these guys didn't do what they did, all those favorite YouTubers, like, don't get me wrong, eventually it probably would have happened, because the way media works. But I'm like, these are the guys that started it. These guys here made videos, uploaded it, and there was no money. Like, it wasn't like I could reach out to a company or I could reach out to this guy. There was no money. They did it because they enjoyed it. So I watched this guy, Hutchie boy. So
I
let's
called you an
listen.
amateur sniper without actual sniper ideals or traits.
Now, what do you think? Let me just ask you something. In terms of real life, I agree with you 100%. If I were to run around in Afghanistan with an intervention, trying to quick scope Hajis, I don't think I would last very long. But in a video game like Call of Duty, I can actually pull it off. I mean, don't you think? Don't you think it's
Well,
important to make a distinction between a real life scenario and a video game?
well, not really. But see,
See right there, I never liked Wings. Like I subscribed to him for a while just to learn because I was so consumed with learning everything. But right there, I was like, Wings, you're a fucking retard, man. Like I couldn't stand it because it had a very finite view of the way that like Call of Duty should be played. And like to this day, I truly believe, right, if you come around the corner, right, say there's a pyramid, right, you're on one side of the triangle, he's on the other side. Like, if I can point it here, and actually, this is a perfect like,
my videos aren't too.
right there, right there. You're on this side of that little triangle, right, and your enemy is on the other side of that little triangle. You have an assault rifle. You, no, sorry. You have a sniper rifle, and the other guy on that other side has an assault rifle. Who 9 times out of 10, if they're average players, is going to win that like fight? Who's going to win? The assault rifle guy, right? People like Wings never could understand that ever. Like, oh no, it's bullshit. Like, what the fuck, man? I'm like, you weak ass fucking shitty player. Like, Wings is a shit player, man. Always was a shit player. It's the reason he died out. Like, I respect his gameplay, but I was like, you're such a camper, man. Like, you don't understand. Anyway, like, and what he didn't understand was, so for example, learn the map. So, say he's over here. If I'm a sniper, would I put myself there? Hell no. I would be back with hutches. And I get pissed off. So let's see what Wayne's got to say more about it.
Entertained with the fantastic shots, but it's more to teach people how to use a kit to its fullest ability, and they can pick up easily. You pick up camping easier than you will quick scoping because it.
Right, completely agree. Completely agree. It's much easier to sit in the same fucking spot and do fuck all than it is to train your shot. Look at, there's a reason why in Counter Strike, fucking, they're operas because they've learned over thousands and thousands of hours to train the shot. Might be going ahead of the score here. Let's see what Wings has got to say.
Requires less reflex and more positioning and stealth.
Right.
And another thing is if you ran around with an intervention, you'd be a strong motherfucker. Because guess what? Intervention weighs like 20 pounds.
Well, once again, it is.
What's that got? What's that got to do with the game? It has absolutely nothing to do with the game. We could do this all day, and it's the reason why I'm not going to go into it because there's like a whole fucking reason why Hutch is defending it. But anyway, the next video that I watched was a Blame Truth video. I wish you could find the one that I actually watched because it was I can't remember the name of the map. I can see it in my head, but I can't find it. But I watched a Blame Truth video and I was just like, man, this is like another guy I could learn from. The problem is, like, I got really frustrated because when I was wanting to do this and I realized it was something that I could do and I realized that something I could do well, I waited too long. I realized that, like, I was waiting, like, give me the capture device, give me a good capture device. I had to obviously develop my skills. And it's just crazy the fact that these people who created this entire environment, I'm not going to mention actually somebody else because he's a knob. Like, he's actually a bit of a wanker. Like, if you know who he is, like, he's always been the same kind of guy. Like, he stands by his principles, which I kind of respect in that way, but at the same time, he's a wanker. But it's people that, like, I wish I could get in on what happened back then, and I took the chance and I didn't keep holding it off, and like make sure I had the laptop and a microphone and had the software to record and stuff. I wish I just dove in and whatever I had, what I had. The problem is now is we're so spoiled. People today are so spoiled. We assume that they have like $1,000 camera and they have a sweet mic. So when someone goes, "Oh, I'm looking to be a YouTuber. What does it take?" And people like when I used to say it, like 7, 8 years ago, I used to say it literally microphone, a laptop, play the game, and some capture software. But nowadays, people are so spoiled. You can't do that. You literally can't just watch somebody play a game and the next day go, "I'm going to record my game, upload this and stuff." Because even if you did, be like, "Yeah, where's my 60 FPS? Where's the fucking this? Where's that?" Because they're so goddamn spoiled, and it's ruined like the excitement. Like I've seen a new video, somebody who spent 10 hours uploading a video, and you're like, "Holy shit!" And you finding that new little gem. That somebody found a new spot to sit in. Somebody found a new like camping spot, not camping like but a new line of sight. It's all gone. It's all gone because somebody, as well as the fact that like I don't know what's going on, but there's like this rage of like teenage assholes with like the fucking stuck up hair. Were like, I feel like I'm back to like 1984. Like, why am I watching a Rocky extra? But lying to younger kids. Like, oh, what Fortnite looked like back in 1984. Fortnite didn't exist until like 3 years ago, pal. Like, shut the fuck up. But
All right,
stuff like
guys.
this was golden.
Videos to machinima.
Finding like a little hidden gem to find how to play the map and what weapons you should use on it,
I'm
and
really swamped with videos right now, and it takes like upwards of a week to get one put up on their channel.
see.
And
Look at this guy. He's been honest about it. He's like, how long it takes.
the lack of games and stuff. So here's just a random little free-for-all game I had using the MP5, just running around.
And see, even if I pause it right and I go to the settings, it says 720, but look at the quality. He's probably getting. He's probably using a Hoppy HD PVR, which was like the high end of the high end. This was like a guy that was willing to like go all out to like make sure that like his quality was as best it possibly could be.
I've been camping, well, not really camping, I guess, defensive playing, whatever you want to call it. I've been doing that to get some good scores, and it's very boring though, and I just wanted to run around here and go crazy. And using the MP5,
I'd say that's the way I looked at it. Like this guy Hutch was like one of those guys I was like totally blinded with because I agreed on the playstyle, the way they moved around the map, learned how to read the map, and the strengths of the weapons. I never liked wings because I was like, if you're resigning, you're never going to learn how to grow if you're just going to commit yourself to, like, in the map here, say, this is your zone, like right here. This is your zone. You're not going to grow because you don't know, like, how to what do you call it? Like improvise. It's just like okay, I'm gonna set a claymore down here. I'm gonna monitor this door here, and I'm gonna lock this down here, and that's it. There's no improvisation. It's all bullshit. But I would say is these guys respect what they did because you would not have what you have now without these guys, and it blows my mind that like they're not running the show. They're like PewDiePie the newest trend YouTuber. I'm like, no, these are the guys. This is what made it possible. These guys that didn't even earn money. There was no contracts. It was just passion. It was just passion. There was no like, oh, I have to upload this and I'm gonna fucking make so much money, and that's why there was no clickbait. It was simple. Modern Warfare 2, random free for all with MP5K. Bang. Simple, straight, direct. But now you get 17, 8-year-olds straight lying to these people while showing like how like they're like the Kardashians of YouTube. Look at my big ass fucking house. Shut the fuck up. Simple, down to earth, simplistic videos on a game that we're just passionate about. Just think about that next time you're rewarding some asshole for buying, and say it was the bunny ears, for buying these, like, I don't know, his third Land Rover or something, like, because that impresses you. Please type shut the fuck up. And I'll see you all next time.